Hello, welcome to the Gunpla Network. I'm Zeta Kai, and in April of 2019, Bandai announced the A to Z F90 project, in which they were to create all of the mission packs for the Master Grade F90 Gundam from letter A to letter Z, all 26 packs. And since then, they've been releasing all of the packs one or two at a time. And so far, I haven't really personally been that impressed with them.
They're crap. Crap, mega crap.
Until now. Welcome to our unboxing and review of the Master Grade F90 Mission Pack D-Type and G-Type. This is a PBandai release. It was released in December of 2020, selling for a suggested yen price of 2,200 yen. You can tell it's PBandai from the monochromatic, rather boring box. It's not a very large box for a Master Grade kit, although it is just an add-on. It's about the size of a high grade kit. And if you open it up, there's not a whole lot to it. It's pretty simple. 3 bags of plastic runners and 1 instruction manual. Let's open those runners up, and you get a foil sheet of stickers, very small. A nice sheet of water slide decals, always appreciated and a staple of PBandai. And then the runners of plastic. So first up, XB2 is a white runner, containing parts on the top for the D-Pack and parts on the bottom for the G-Pack. The next runner, XC1, is a runner with mostly D-Pack parts, inner frame pieces and shoulder armor, the cracker, different things. And it's molded in a nice gunmetal gray with some nice metal flake to it and a little piece of dust. Let's get rid of that. So a nice metal flake for these gray bits. Back to another white runner. XB1 contains the giant sword pieces for the G-Pack and a duplicate part of those other parts for the D-Pack for the legs and other missile pack. Back to gunmetal gray, more inner frame of the D-Pack and the inner frame of the G-Pack, the inner frame of the sword, and some really nice molded pieces for the shield, the EFF logo molded on the back side of the runner. The XD runner is just a little ammo belt that's a flexible plastic, a polystyrene that's bendy, and a red runner for XA, the missiles, the hilts for the sword, and the part of the shield. And the most impressive runner, the Piece de la Resistance, the XA2 runner. Really cool beam effect part, one of the most unique beam effect parts I've seen in a while, sans, Wings of Light. If you like what you see here, make sure you check out our sponsor for this video. That is Side7Exports.com. Gus at Side7 houses a lot of premium Bandai kits and most notably a lot of Gundam base exclusives. So if you're in North America looking for those hard to find Gundam base exclusives, check him out. Side7Exports.com. Use our coupon code at checkout for 10% off your order. Now back to the review. So we see the parts all built up. Here's the D-Pack on the left and the G-Pack on the right, nicely detailed. A nice little set of add-on parts. And we need something to add those parts onto, so bring in your Master Grade F90, sold separately, and get ready to remove some hard points. You're going to remove a lot of them for the D-Pack, and bam, there's your D-Pack equipped. Leg boosters, missile packs for the arms, grenade tubes for the shoulders, a mega Gatling gun, lots of really cool bits, the MS crackers on the front skirts. The only hard points you're not using are the ones on the backpack and the ones on the side skirts. The details are pretty good, very Master Grade-esque with a lot of them. Some nice color separation here and there. And the mega Gatling gun looks really cool. A horrible seam line there, unfortunately. But it does look pretty good. What are they called? The high mobility boosters on the legs have some really nice inner frame poking through, nothing movable on those. And the MS crackers are pretty cool. One of the few Gundams to have crackers. If you know of any more, let us know in the comments. I'm sure there's a few. So there's a little bit of articulation, but not a lot. These little tubes will hinge back and forth, each one individually. And the mega Gatling gun will move around side to side and up and down just a little bit. Not as much as the instruction manual lets you believe, or the promotional material, but it moves a little bit. It's rather unfortunate that the missile packs on the arms don't rotate. That would enhance some of the poses if you could do that. But all in all, this is a pretty good pack. The D pack stands for Destroyed. The manual says destroyed, as it has been destroyed, but it's closer to destroy pack, destroyer pack, or destroyed pack. And it's made for laying down a bombardment and then swooping in to mop up. For the G pack, you pop off the shoulder bits only and pop on the shield and the sword for the G or guard pack. And this is really the killer app of this add-on set. This is really what sold it to me. I wanted the giant sword, and it looks pretty cool. There's some nice color separation on the shield, and the sword is able to be stored on the shoulder. The shield does feature some articulation right here, a little hinge joint, and that's about it. And we have the sword. Actually, it's called the multiple beam weapon, a rather pedestrian name for something that ends up being so cool. And it does have a beam rifle housed within it, much like 00. You can see 00 getting some inspiration perhaps from kits like this and designs like this from the F90 series. And the other thing that this thing does is that little gray bit in the center rotates, and you're able to hold it like a giant sword. And that is the cool part. So the details are really nice. Again, I mentioned the color separation there on the shield. It's really nice to see that gunmetal gray poking through the red. Here's the other shoulder bit if you want to take a look at that. Not a whole lot to it. The E pack you're going to have to supply from your F90. It's not one in the kit. And then you have this ridiculously awesome beam effect part. This beam effect part is so fine looking. The mold is, as usual, crisp and beautiful. Bandai does an amazing job at these clear plastic parts, and this one is no exception. I will say the hand does have a little bit of issues holding this sword. I'm not a huge fan of the wing style hands as they're known, the interchangeable fingers and just the thumb that's always attached. It does tend to kind of get sloppy and fall out from time to time. I wasn't as impressed as I wanted to be with it. I think it would benefit from having different hands included in the add-on set just for the sword. The promotional material shows a whole lot of two-handed poses. It's really tricky to get this kit into that two-handed pose with those hands. I just got frustrated with it. So who's this kit for? Well, if you're collecting all of the mission packs, you're definitely going to need D and G to complete your alphabet. If you like the look of all those little armaments on your F90, you're going to like this. But really, the thing that sells this kit is that giant sword and that huge beam effect part. Personally, I had to have it. There were a couple mission packs I did like so far, but this is the one that really spoke to me. The interesting thing about all of these packs is they give a lot of inspiration to a lot of other things in the Gundam universe, not just Universal Century, as you can see here, but across all Gundam universes, the F90 was the first one to kind of feature modular pack systems. So it's pretty cool to have that. And I have to say, I'm kind of sold on maybe buying some more.
I'll give you $200 for all of them.
That seems a little low.
At any rate, this is a pretty fun pack to have. It's a lot of fun to play around with, and you can mix and match with other packs to create your own kind of special mobile suit. If you'd like to see us review any more mission packs, let us know down below. Let us know what you think of this, the unboxing and the review together. We figured there was just so little to this kit that we didn't need two separate videos. And as always, we encourage you to keep subscribing to the Gunpla Network for all the latest news and coverage of model kits. And as always, keep building, everyone.